power of football. Maradona. Diego Maradona, one of the most gifted and controversial figures in football history, exemplifies the transformative power of the sport. Maradona, who was born in Buenos Aires and underprivileged Villa Fiorito, shows the incredible impact football can have on a person's life, from modest beginnings to worldwide popularity. Among the best footballers of all time, his unmatched talent distinguished itself with amazing dribbling, passing, and goal-scoring power. With his outstanding achievements, most notably at the 1986 FIFA World Cup when he guided Argentina to triumph and etched his name into football history with the hand of God and the goal of the century, Maradona defines his career. Beyond his on-field performance, Maradona became a cultural symbol loved in Naples and Argentina as he guided Napoli to unheard-of success. His life was a mix of genius and controversy, filled with battles with addiction, legal problems, and run-through with authorities. Notwithstanding these obstacles, Maradona's love of football and his capacity to rise above difficulty won him over millions. This video explores Maradona's multifarious influence, his unmatched talent, and his effects on the game, his cultural relevance, and his convoluted personal life. Through his narrative, we see how the influence of football goes beyond the field to shape lives, inspire next generations, and permanently change the planet. 1. Unparalleled talent. From early life, Diego Maradona clearly had footballing ability. He distinguished his contemporaries with his extraordinary abilities, inventiveness, and pitch vision. He debuted professionally with Argentina's juniors by the age of 15, displaying a degree of play that belies his youth. Maradona's exceptional dribbling, passing, and goal-scoring skills earned him the moniker El Pibe de Oro, the Golden Boy. His European career began with his 1982 relocation to Barcelona. Maradona's genius shone through despite obstacles including a serious ankle injury and conflicts with club administration. But he really established his legacy at Napoli. Leading the squad to 2 Serie A championships and a UEFA Cup triumph, Maradona became a hero in Naples, loved for his ability to single-handedly alter the path of games. 2. 1986 World Cup, a defining moment. One of the pivotal events of Maradona's career still is the 1986 FIFA World Cup held in Mexico. His turn in performance was simply outstanding, legendary. Playing a major part in Argentina's path to the championship, Maradona scored 5 goals and offered 5 assists. Of his career, the quarterfinal game against England is maybe the most well-known. Minutes apart, Maradona scored 2 of the most famous goals in football history. Maradona's first, the notorious hand of God, goal was to punch the ball into the net with his left hand. Often praised as the goal of the century, he dribbled past 5 English players to score an amazing solo goal. These 2 events capture the double nature of Maradona's brilliance and his readiness to challenge limits. 3. Cultural icon. Maradona was a cultural emblem as much as a football player. His impact resonated with people from many spheres of life outside the field. He was a national pride and resiliency icon for Argentina, therefore capturing the essence of that nation. Many, especially those from poor backgrounds, found hope and inspiration in his accomplishment. Maradona was a godsman in Naples, not only a football player. His influence on the city and its inhabitants was great. Maradona gave Naples, once eclipsed by more affluent northern towns, a champion. His allegiance to Napoli won him over the supporters and helped the team to experience hitherto unheard-of success. Maradona was painted on the streets, and the city still honors his memory. 4. Controversial figure. Maradona lived a controversial existence. Problems including drug misuse, legal difficulty, and run-ins with authorities dogged his career. Even with his great talent, these controversies sometimes eclipsed his success. His struggle with cocaine addiction started during his stay at Barcelona and persisted throughout over his career. This addiction compromised his health and resulted in several suspensions and controversies. His ban from the 1994 World Cup in the United States, following after and positive results, generated one of the most important debates. This episode damaged his standing and signaled the end of his playing career. Notwithstanding these problems, Maradona's supporters stayed very devoted and sometimes saw him as a damaged hero. 5. Managerial career. Maradona moved into management after calling professional football farewell. Like his playing years, his managing career was erratic with highs and lows. He oversaw the Argentina national team, Racing Club, and Mandiu de Corrientes, among other clubs. Especially remarkable was his time with the Argentina national team from 2008 to 2010. Maradona guided Argentina to the 2010 World Cup in spite of doubts and criticism about his coaching capacity. Though the team lost in the quarterfinals, his enthusiasm and commitment were clearly visible. Later, Maradona held management positions in teams including Al Wasl Fujairah and Dorados de Sinaloa. Although he managed not very successfully, his influence and charm kept attracting players and motivating them. 6. Legacy and impact on football. Football has been much enhanced by Maradona. Redefining what it meant to be a playmaker, he combined technical ability with vision and inventiveness. His dribbling, close control, and flair set new benchmarks for strikers and offensive midfielders. Among the contemporary football players who have mentioned Maradona as inspiration are Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The sport has been permanently changed by his approach to play and his under-pressure performance capability. Players approach the game with Maradona's impact evident in stressing talent, improvisation, and innovation. 7. Off-target, humanitarian projects. Apart from football, Maradona participated in other charity projects. He supported issues near his heart using his notoriety and clout. Often speaking out against political and economic inequality, Maradona was a passionate supporter of social justice. He became close to Fidel Castro in Cuba and backed the revolution there. Maradona frequently traveled to Cuba for medical treatment and to spend time with Castro since he appreciated his leadership. Though occasionally divisive, his political ideas and relationships reflected his dedication to topics he felt important. 8. Maradona's individual challenges. Maradona's personal life mirrored the flux of his work life. Well documented were his battles with court conflicts, health problems, and addiction. Maradona's resiliency and capacity to endure hardship won him over supporters all across despite his shortcomings. Years of drug usage aggravated his health problems, which led to multiple almost deadly events. Maradona had several procedures and therapies to solve his medical issues. His will was shown by his capacity to overcome these obstacles. 9. Cultural influence. Media, books, and movies. Books, documentaries, and movies have all been based on Maradona's life and career. Filmmakers and authors have been enthralled with his narrative, which has produced a wealth of content examining many parts of his life. Emir Kusturica's 2008 documentary Maradona by Kusturica, which offers a close-up view of Maradona's life and highlights his hardships, emphasizing his time at Napoli and his influence on football and culture. Asif Kapadia's 2019 documentary Diego Maradona presents a whole picture of his career. Books like Hand of God, The Life of Diego Maradona and Maradona, the autobiography of soccer's greatest and most controversial star, probe his personal and professional life, so illuminating the man behind the fame. 10. A legacy lasting. Though his death on November 25, 2020, Diego Maradona left behind a legacy. Unquestionably, he shaped football and popular culture. Maradona's trip from Villa Fiorito's streets to international glory is evidence of the ability of football to change people's life. Maradona's narrative is one of skill, controversy, and resiliency. He was a football player of a brilliance whose influence went beyond the field. His life reminds us of the beauty and complexity of the human soul, able of reaching excellence despite problems and defects. In football, Maradona's name will always be connected with genius, fervor, and the pure delight of the game. His legacy still motivates next generations of players and supporters since it reflects the ongoing ability of football to enthrall and bring people together all around. Conclusion. Diego Maradona's legacy is a testament to the transformative power of football. His journey from the streets of Villa Fiorito to the pinnacle of global football is a story of unparalleled talent, resilience, and controversy. Maradona's extraordinary skill and creativity on the pitch redefined the game, while his performances, particularly in the 1986 World Cup, cemented his status as one of the greatest players of all time. Beyond his athletic achievements, Maradona became a cultural icon, symbolizing hope and inspiration for millions, especially in Argentina and Naples. Despite his numerous controversies and personal struggles, including battles with addiction and legal issues, Maradona's impact on football and popular culture remains profound. His life exemplifies the complexities of genius, showing how immense talent can coexist with deep personal flaws. Through his humanitarian efforts and outspoken views, Maradona also highlighted the broader responsibilities that come with fame and influence. Maradona's story continues to inspire future generations of footballers and fans, reminding us of the sport's unique ability to unite, inspire, and transform lives. His legacy endures not only through his memorable moments on the pitch, but also through the enduring passion and spirit he brought to the beautiful game. Let us know in the comments what you think about the power of football Maradona, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.